Hi, I've risen from the ashes, I think. I decided to update my AU and a whole bunch of other stuff. And here's something I've wanted to do for a long time. Explain Michael's Lucky Day. The very series that made my channel grow, but it seems like I gave the impression of being one of those people who portrays Michael as a victim, and I hate that. I don't think the main message I wanted to convey really came across. So... First of all, I am very grateful for the way this series resonated. I'm basically known for it, and that makes me happy. But I think some things weren't explained very well, and many people didn't understand my intention, and I was worried about being confused with that huge satanic site that destroys families and causes wars. Anyway, I think one of the main things I have to say is that Michael Afton is not the fucking victim. I should have made it more obvious, but Michael actually has a huge victim complex all the time. It stemmed from his upbringing. He couldn't afford to make a mistake, or William would crucify him, because William took every mistake his children made as if it were his own. And Mrs. Afton, known as Rose if you watch my channel, would defend Michael just like any mother would. And when Michael wondered why William was so strict with him, she would say it was because he was a very special but misunderstood boy whom the world would never understand, which helped him in a way, but she always used that excuse whenever Michael made a mistake. She was afraid to correct him, even though it might not seem like it at times. Story short, she's messed up in the head. She causes the mess and then tries to smooth things over. A fun fact is that after she slapped him in Michael's Lucky Day 1, she promised not to hit him anymore. And that's how she stopped correcting him. Because she was afraid he would hate her, she stopped correcting the nonsense he was doing. She was always playing the victim on his behalf and blaming others, which contributed to his victim complex because it led him to believe that everyone else was wrong and he was right. In short, she stopped correcting his behavior and blamed others because, in her mind, her son was a saint. And why did she stop correcting him? Because she is fucked up mentally and is afraid of being hated by anyone at all. Even though she herself is sometimes afraid of what he will become, her own triggers and traumas cause her to put Michael on a pedestal. In her eyes, she has to be the perfect mother, one who never corrects him, but always tries to understand, and who would move mountains for him. And after dealing with that pressure for so long, she needs someone to take her frustrations out on, and it has to be someone a lot like her. In short, Rose is an unstable person, and I think you've already understood that we can conclude she's a bad mother. As for William, well, he's only aggressive when he's drunk. He doesn't make a habit of hitting his kids. His abuse is really more psychological. What he does is basically have the ability to destroy anyone just by opening his mouth. Like a beautiful narcissist. But what about Michael? What does this have to do with him and Michael's Lucky Day, you're probably wondering? In short, everything that happens in Michael's Lucky Day, except for Michael's Lucky Day 4, is basically his fault. Yes, his fault. He knows what he's doing is wrong. Sure, he has his traumas, but he uses that as an excuse. Always as an excuse, just like BoJack.
I treat my brother badly because when my mom was pregnant with him, she almost threw up the explosion of Twin Towers and ended up in the hospital. And she almost died giving birth to him. And I'm going to torment him. And I'm going to be an asshole to everyone yelling, mocking because I can. Because my dad treats me badly and I'm misunderstood. Because that's what my mom told me. I'm going to strangle your dog and laugh in your face. It's no use calling the cops. You asshole. Because I can do whatever I want.
But anyway, what is the conclusion I want to draw from this video? Michael is an asshole. William is an asshole. And Mrs. Afton is an asshole too. All the characters are bad, and I like that. It makes them more complex, interesting, and unique. I love the way I built this AU, and the love I've built for all my Aftons. And you who follow me probably like it too. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Love you guys. Madi out.